Hey, Tristan here. I just thought I might show you something else. Okay, so check out some of my other videos if you hadn't already. Yeah, so here's a little thing which is, I kind of got this from Pat Martino. I've shown you how to do a diminished chord in the past, but I'll just show you it again. So we'll just play diminished. This is diminished 7th chord. We're going to have second, this is E, which is the 2nd fret on the D string, 3rd fret on the G string, 2nd fret on the B string, and 3rd fret on the E string. Okay, so here we are. Okay, you shift any one of those notes down 1 fret, right, and leave the other ones the same, you end up with a different type of dominant chord, dominant 7th chord, different voicing. So E down to E flat 7. Cool. Check out Pat Martino's video, and he really goes through this quite specifically, but I'm just going to do this quickly. So E to E flat becomes E flat 7. Okay, shift the B down, becomes A7. So B flat down to A. Okay, C sharp down to C. Ends up with a C7. Whatever note you move to, it becomes whatever that note is. So C sharp to C, C7. E to E flat 7. Okay. Final one is G diminished down to, moving one note, the top one here, becomes F sharp 7. Cool thing about this is that you can move up to here, and you end up with the same chords, just in a slightly different order. You just move one note down. So for example, I'll give us a C7 because that seems appropriate. So C sharp down to C. Basically, if you go up and down the fret like this, you can end up with C7 like this, C7 like this, C7 like this, and C7 like this. Now, there's only 4 different shapes that we've got here, but we've got them from the diminished scale, the diminished chord rather. So that's kind of cool, right? So the rule of thumb is you have a diminished 7th chord, which you can move up and down in minor thirds, obviously. You drop one of the notes in that chord down 1 fret or 1 half step, and whatever that note you dropped is called is going to be the root of a dominant 7th chord. Okay, cool. Now the other thing which he also goes through, Pat Martino does, is if you have an augmented triad. So these chords here that we've been doing are 4-note chord, triad has 3. Okay, here we are here. This is a triad on the top 3 strings. It's 2, 3, 3 going down, or 3 on the G string, 3 on the B string, 3 on the G, 3 on the B, 2 on the E string. Okay. So nice kind of, if you've ever seen those movies where people have a dream sequence. Cool thing about this, rather than moving up at minor thirds, it moves up in major thirds. Okay. Now the cool thing about this is if you drop one of these notes down, it becomes the 5th of a major chord. So in this case we've turned it from, I guess we can call this 3 different names, but today I'm going to call it D augmented, because there's a D there, or I could call it B flat augmented, or I could call it F sharp augmented. So in this case we're going to call it a B flat major. But if I shift it down, I go back to the augmented thing, make the augmented chord again, and I drop another one, it can become F sharp major. Going back to augmented, drop the B flat down to A, that's the 5th of a D major chord. As you guys already know this one, right? augmented triads already in the past. Okay, that's cool. Now we'll go back to the augmented thing again, augmented triad. Okay, which is on 3, 3, 2 of the G, B, and E strings, respectively. Now, if you raise any one of those notes on an augmented triad, it becomes, that note that you raise becomes the root of a minor chord. Check it out. So, F sharp goes up to G, and we have G minor. Okay, D goes up to E flat, and we have E flat minor. Triad. Going back to the augmented, B goes up to, B flat goes up to B natural, and we have a B minor. So, the augmented triad, if you drop one, it becomes the fifth of a major chord. That's 1, 3, 5, the fifth. Okay, and then if you raise one, you raise a note of an augmented triad, it becomes the root of a minor chord. Pretty cool way of working at chords in any way. Cool thing about these as well is that you can move them all over the fretboard and they are completely symmetrical. And if you learn them over every single set of strings, you should be able to work out your major and minor triads rather easily and rather painlessly. Okay, I'll catch you later. Hope to hear from you soon.